What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Darren. I'm the BowTie fragrance guy. And of course, I love to look good and I love to smell amazing. So if you like me and you like to look good and smell great, then you come to the right channel. Why don't you go ahead and take a quick second and hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit the bell icon. That way you get notified of future content that I'll be releasing from this channel. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing 4 fragrances that I would double up on. Or in other words, 4 fragrances in my collection that I feel are worthy of getting a backup bottle of that particular fragrance. So honestly, there's a lot of fragrances in my collection to me that are backup bottle worthy, or fragrances that I would double up on. But for this list, I've chosen 4 of what I call my guilty pleasure fragrances. These are just some of the ones that I just have a love and affinity for. Again, there are a lot of fragrances that I honestly feel like I could have chosen. These are just 4 of my personal favorites. Again, some guilty pleasures. So I want to give you guys what those 4 fragrances are today in this video. So if you want to know what they are, go ahead and keep it locked right here. Guys, we're back. Thank you so much for taking a second to go ahead and stay tuned in. Let's go ahead and jump right into the video. First fragrance in my collection that I consider to be backup bottle worthy, I'm going to go ahead and get one of the obvious ones out of the way. For me, comes from the House of Creed, and this is Original Santal. Now, I've talked a lot about this fragrance on this channel, and again, if you've been following my channel for any amount of time, especially the earlier stages of this channel, then you know that this is a fragrance that I just have an affinity for. It reminds me so much of those earlier days of reviewing fragrances, and this is one of the fragrances that I did some more research on and really piqued my interest into niche fragrances. I love this stuff, man. It has cinnamon in it. Oh man, it has a very creamy sandalwood. It has juniper berry in this fragrance as well. Tonka bean, some of my favorite notes, lavender. And again, I just love the way it comes off on my skin. And it has that nostalgic aspect to it as well, because of the time frame that it takes me back to. So this is definitely one that is double up worthy to me. As a matter of fact, I do have a backup bottle that has probably about 15 milliliters left in it. I've already started using this one as well. I just grab whichever one I get my hands on when I want to wear this and throw it on. But this is definitely backup bottle worthy to me from the House of Creed. This is one of my favorites. This is Original Santal. The next fragrance that I would consider to be backup bottle worthy, or a fragrance that I would double up on, is another fragrance for me that was love at first sniff. First of all, the bottle got my attention, but I was even more impressed by what I found on the inside of it. And this is from the House of Bond No. 9. This one is Bleecker Street. Absolutely adore Bleecker Street as well. This fragrance is very unique from the standpoint that it possesses these greener notes in it, but then it has gourmand notes in it as well. And I talk about that a lot when I talk about this fragrance. But you're gonna find notes in this fragrance like blueberry, jasmine, violet leaves, cinnamon, again, man, vanilla, green notes, gourmand notes. And I love the way this smells. Oh man, there's not many fragrances out here that you're gonna find a note of blueberry. And honestly, I picked that up very, very strongly in this fragrance. Again, just an awesome one, man. Again, a guilty pleasure fragrance of mine that I love. I know a lot of people find an affinity for this one as well, but it's just one of my personal favorites. It's one I always have in my collection. It's one, again, that I find to be definitely backup bottle worthy from the House of Bond No. 9. This is Bleecker Street. The next fragrance in my collection that I consider to be backup bottle worthy is from the House of Parfums de Marly, and this is LAYTON. I love this bottle and I love this fragrance. Again, another one that for me that was love at first sniff. When I first put my nose on LAYTON, I knew instantly that it was a fragrance that I would love. It has green apple, it has vanilla, it has cardamom. This is an absolutely gorgeous scent right here, guys. And again, it's a little bit playful, I would say, of the Parfums de Marly fragrances that I have in my collection, but that's what I really love about it. This right here to me is signature scent worthy, and I love everything about it. So it was an easy decision for me to choose this one as one of the fragrances in my collection that I would definitely always want to have in my collection and consider it backup bottle worthy. From the house of Parfums de Marly, this is LAYTON. And last but not least, a fragrance in my collection that I consider to be backup bottle worthy, which honestly it may be a little bit difficult because this is not as easily accessible, but again, it's a fragrance that I consider based on all of the factors, one that is backup bottle worthy to me. I don't hear a lot about this one as well in the fragrance community. From the house of KILIAN, this is Single Malt. Single Malt. Very, very interesting note breakdown on this one. This fragrance opens up with plum, then it kind of goes to a heart that features a note of wheat. Again, two notes that you don't really find often used together in a lot of fragrances. This fragrance doesn't have a lot of notes. Like I said, it opens up with plum, the heart is wheat, then it dries down to a nice cedarwood vanilla combination with some warmth from fir balsam. So it gives it a very warm overall feeling on the dry down with the cedarwood and vanilla. But man, this is an absolute masterpiece of a fragrance. One in my collection again that performs well. It smells great, unique scent DNA, and I consider it again to be backup bottle worthy. It may be a little bit harder to get your hands on this one than some of the other ones. At the end of the day, based on the way this thing smells and how it performs, it's definitely one that I would love to have more of. From the house of KILIAN, this is Single Malt. Okay guys, that's my time. Thank you so much for taking the time out to watch this video. You guys could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're right here with me, and I sincerely appreciate that. Don't forget to take the time out to like, comment, and subscribe, and share these videos out to other folks that you think could use this information or find me entertaining, because I'm your main man, the BowTie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good and I love to smell amazing. So until next time guys, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.